So before we get started with the video today, I just wanted to show you these two boxes here in comparison. They contain the same product, basically. The same type of product, I should better say. And this one is supposed to be a lot smaller than this one. But it is not. This box is actually bigger than this one. And now you want to know what's in the other box, right? Guys, welcome back to the Off-Kit Garage here in super sunny and cold Australia. We are still in the last month of winter, but the weather is nice and beautiful, sunny, bit of clouds. And that's exactly what I want, right? We are on 16% state of charge in the battery shelf and got 13.9 amps outside. It's quite early in the morning, so that's fine. So in the last video, we had a look at the new Yishiang Do-It-Yourself kit. Yes, it's a double do-it-yourself kit because it's all in parts, it's all in bits and pieces, and you have to assemble the whole box yourself. And the feedback was actually quite positive for such a concept and this design. And Yishiang had also improved a lot of small things, a lot of small issues we have complained, or I have complained about for quite a while. And with this new do-it-yourself box, we actually came very, very close to the perfect do-it-yourself kit. But anyway, let's have a look what is in this other box I had here on the floor just for comparison purpose. So here's the box. Let's unpack it and see what's... What? You don't want to see an unboxing of another box? Okay, no problem. It is a nice and beautiful gray box. Have we seen this gray before? Alright my friends, and in today's video we want to have a look at the new. This is the version 2 of the do-it-yourself kit we have seen before, but this is the upgraded design with the version 19 JK inverter BMS. Here you can see the recess here already for the glass screen I have shown you before. So just a quick walk around here. We have now gray handles as well, so they actually blend in now with the gray of the box. We've got the hook and latch system to secure these boxes when they are stacked. Yeah, and from the front nothing has changed too much except for the mount of the screen. I'm not expecting that this will be a long video here because most of the features should be exactly the same as we have seen in the do-it-yourself kit. And this one here is just the pre-assembled version of this do-it-yourself box. Let's have a look inside. And down here we can also see this EVA tape to support the PCB in the area where the connector is. So when you push in the connector, the actual PCB doesn't bend anymore. It has some cushioning now here, some EVA tape on both sides. Nice. So here we have the usual accessories, the two PCBs and the holders for it, lots of EVA tape, epoxy sheets, and then two boxes. In one of them is the new display, and this is actually originally packed and wrapped. It is still sealed, but this is the new version 19 BMS screen. And here in the other box, two magnetic fly screens to cover these vent holes here and protect them from insects going in. Fire extinguisher, flexible bus bars with double pole holes, balance cables which we don't need, and the usual loose zip ties. I don't know, is this a thing now? And a bag full of screws to connect the bus bars to the battery terminals. In the last video someone was asking about casters. Yes, they've got the M10 or M12 nuts welded in here. So you can actually mount rollers directly to this box. But as we have seen in past videos, the support here at the front is actually a bit weak for that, especially when you have 2 or 3 of them stacked on top of each other. That's like 350, 400 kilos. And because these wheel mounting holes are a bit further away from the corner of the box, the floor of the whole box started actually bending. So it basically caved in a bit due to the weight. But since then, they made a perfect and heavy-duty trolley for that. And this can easily hold 3, 4 and 5 boxes on top of each other. Alright, here the usual flexible bus bars. Everything is pre-mounted already. We can see we've got these copper bus bar across these terminals here. This is also the upgraded version, not the link made of brass anymore. This is all torqued and marked. Yep, there is a loose connection here as always because you have to take off this screw. That's why this one is not torqued and also not marked. Alright, I just removed this screw here and now we can take off the whole front panel. So we've got the main positive connected to the battery, main negative going to the BMS, and BMS comes out, goes to the main negative over here. These are the two balance cable connectors, black and white. Same color coding here on the PCBs, so you can't actually do it wrong. This is a new cable coming from the version 19 BMS now, going to the screen. That's the UART cable. We've got an illuminated power switch. You can see the 4 cables going here. Communication board. So there's nothing new here basically. And it's good to see that you don't have to disassemble the BMS anymore to tighten the screws for the compression plate. Now we've got 2 screws here, 2 in the middle and 2 on this side here. 200 amp circuit breaker. And I assume this is a 200 amp BMS as well. There should be a sticker. Yes, 200 amps, 350 peak. 2 amp active balancing. So what we don't see in this box is a fuse. Yeah, this is obviously a new development just for the do-it-yourself box at the moment. But I hope it makes it into the production of these gray and black boxes as well. Because you can get these do-it-yourself boxes from Yishiang now in 3 different versions. Yeah, well, plus the vertical, which is the 4th one. Everything gray you buy from Yishiang has always the version 19 of the JK inverter BMS. The vertical box or this horizontal box, gray, version 19 BMS. If you buy the black do-it-yourself boxes, you can choose if you want your JK BMS in version 15 or version 19. I'll link all this information down below. I think they are a bit in a transitional phase at the moment, and that's why there is so much variety of these do-it-yourself kits. There should be only 1 vertical and 1 horizontal, and that's basically it. This is my opinion. But because there is enough space down here in the floor, you can actually mount a Class T fuse into this case here. So you basically get rid of this flexible bus bar, then use your own cabling to include a fuse. It just gives you this extra layer of protection and safety. So, and under the last video about the do-it-yourself box, there were a couple of good suggestions to improve the box even further. One of them was, this is more a design request, to make a recess here as well where these holes are, to have these magnetic fly screens flush with the case. And the other suggestion actually was to get rid of these copper bus bars here altogether and have these flexible bus bars connecting these 2 outside terminals, yeah? Going from here over here directly to the breaker, and on the negative side from here to here and then directly back to the BMS. So I've put all your suggestions and wishes onto a list and passed this on to Yishiang. So hopefully we will see accessories like these fly screens here and these new front panels for the version 19 JK BMS displays, because some people want to upgrade their version 15 or 14 BMS inside with the version 19 and need these new front panels because of the display. And someone suggested also internal insulation. So if you buy the heating pads, you get an insulated case, and there's actually enough space in this frame to make this happen. Then you've got your 2 heating pads here on the floor, heating the batteries from below, and most of the case is pretty much insulated. So I've passed all these suggestions on to Yishiang for consideration, and hopefully we will see some or all of these features in their online shop very soon. So as you can see, there's not too much new stuff here with this do-it-yourself kit. Apart from the color, the version 19 BMS is now included, and some smaller bits and pieces here and there. But overall, this do-it-yourself kit here has my full recommendation. Okay, my friends, I think this concludes this very quick and very short video about the gray version of the do-it-yourself kit. As I just said, I'll link all this information down under the video. You will find the links to more information about these boxes. And as always, guys, thank you so much for over 113,200 subscribers now. Welcome everyone new, welcome back everyone else. Thank you for becoming a channel member, contributing to the channel in any other form, buying me a beer, leaving nice comments, sharing and liking these videos. Thank you so very much for that. Guys, in the next video, we are not doing any do-it-yourself kit reviews anymore, at least for a while until the BBB comes. So we want to actually continue building this battery room, and I want to share some more details about the new design of the Powerwall 3.0. Yeah, until this next video, guys, you stay charged, stay safe, and thanks again for watching. See you then. Bye bye.